Right now, my phone has 8,000 photos captured, 62 apps downloaded, 102 notes saved, 2.7 gigs of messages stored, and a total of 22 gigabytes used up. But if my phone was to somehow capture every single bit of information that the human brain takes in, its total 32 gigabytes of storage would be filled up in just one day. Our brains handle all of it. So how are we able to manage this information? Well, a lot of us aren't. Journaling is a necessary outlet that allows for a better quality of life altogether by allowing us to organize all of these thoughts and information that we have to deal with and to cope with stressors, remember the good times, and so much more. Of the 13 people surveyed in this class, 11 of you said you feel that you could benefit from journaling, and yet only 3 people do it. Throughout my research and personal experience with journaling, I am confident in endorsing it for its therapeutic qualities and many advantages. Today I'm going to explain the need for journaling and the misconception about it, as well as how you can start applying it to your life. So now that we have established that there is a desire to journal but a lack of success with it, we can go over why and how you should do it. So, back to our brains taking in 34 gigabytes of information a day, it can be overwhelming to try to deal with everything that happens to us. Whether it be the good that we want to remember or the bad that we wish that we could forget, there needs to be a place for us to reflect on all this. Being that we are all in college, or at least taking college classes, everyone in here has goals. It can be easy to lose track of these goals as there are a range of short-term and long-term. We are also making some of the most important decisions right now that will affect us for the rest of our lives. According to Doug Letterman in 2017, almost 1/3 of college students in the U.S. changed their major within the first 3 years of college. How can we be expected to know what we want to do with ourselves when we barely even know who we are? We need to figure out who we are so that way we can love who we are. This goes into the fact that depression and suicide is rampant today. According to youth suicide statistics from the Parent Resource Program, suicide is the second leading cause of death for college-age youth. Our friends are becoming a part of a statistic, but we can't let ourselves get that far. It all comes back to that our thoughts and feelings get mushed together in our head, and it all becomes a huge stress to deal with it all. But in 2013, in an article published by Medical Daily, the young adult age group has the most stress out of everybody, and that is all of us. These same people said that they also feel least able to manage and cope with this stress. This is an issue because stress takes a huge toll on our health. According to the Mayo Clinic staff and stress symptoms effects on your body and behavior, stress leads to sleepless nights, anxiety, irritability, social withdrawal, and so much more. And also, stress leads to illness. As found on Jonathan Weiss's article on Medical Daily, stress is linked to heart disease, depression, obesity, and can complicate other existing illnesses. So here we can see everything wrong in our lives, but this speech is not made to overwhelm or scare you, for there is an answer to help with all this. Journaling can help you manage your thoughts and allow you to learn from past decisions and grow towards your goals, as well as figure out who you are. According to Rachel Gray in 2015, people who journal are not only mentally healthier, but physically healthier as well. Okay, I screwed that part up. Moving on. Okay, whatever. So she states that aside from an improved attitude and state of mind, journaling can also decrease your chance of getting sick and help prevent certain diseases like asthma, AIDS, and cancer. As found by Tori Rodriguez in the Scientific American, a study was conducted in which participants were tracked on their healing rate after receiving a medically necessary biopsy. Of the participants who wrote down their thoughts for 20 minutes for 3 consecutive days, 76% of the group that did expressive writing had fully healed, as compared with 42% of the control group who did not, who were still not recovered. According to Lisa Tams from Michigan State University, journaling is one of the best ways to reduce stress. It is effective because, as she puts it, journaling helps organize one's thoughts, clear one's minds, and facilitate problem solving. Journaling can fight off diseases as well to allow you to settle your thoughts and therefore journaling helps fight off diseases by allowing you to settle your thoughts and get a good night's sleep, which is very beneficial to our health. Still, many people realize all these benefits of journaling and yet are not able to actually do it. The 6 of 12 answers in their survey said that they tried journaling but could not get into it. This is most likely because there's a common misconception about what it means to keep a journal. When surveyed, 7 of 13 said that time is the biggest constraint that holds them back from journaling. However, according to Rachel Great in 2015, you only need to journal for 15 to 20 minutes at least once a month to start seeing results. One person here also answered that they wouldn't know what to write about. As found on Cambridge Core under expressive writing, the best writing you can do is called expressive, which is just writing down your deepest thoughts or how you feel about things that have happened to you throughout your day or even your life. Cambridge Core did an experiment involving college students writing down some of their innermost thoughts for 15 minutes for just 4 consecutive days. The results were that participants who wrote about their deepest thoughts and feelings reported significant benefits in both objectively assessed and self-reported physical health 4 months later, with less frequent visits to the health center and a trend towards fewer days of illness. So today we discussed the issues that college students are facing and how difficult it is to simply deal with life. But it is not hopeless, for by just writing down your thoughts and feelings for 15 to 20 minutes, at least once a month, you can see benefits in all aspects of your life. So on average, we hear 100,000 words a day, but it only takes less than a full page of your own to change your life.